We have one of our sponsors here, Brightence Electronics, the inventor. Though he's a doctor, but he's into invention. He has this flair for inventing electric gadgets, electric appliances. Join me to welcome Prince Brightence. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so
and
much.
Happy New Year in advance. Listen, not of course wish you Happy New Year in advance, like what you did the other time. Anyway, Brightence, welcome to TMI.
Thank you.
People have been hearing so much about you. Even years, as in the years 2, 3, or 4 years ago, been hearing about Brightence. But many don't really know the person Brightence. Maybe they just move into a Edo State. They just get to hear about Brightence Electronics. Could you please tell them what your products are? Let's start off from there.
All right. Brightence Electronics Company is a research establishment where we go into the local production of some products such as the Brightence inverters, the Brightence alternator boosters for pressing iron, the Brightence phase selectors, then the Brightence automatic changeovers to off your gen, and then the Brightence inverter batteries, and then the latest one is the Brightence energy saving bulbs, and then the Brightence automatic changeovers.
All right, now these have prices. People like saying that it's like on the high side, but choose to bring it down again so that it can benefit everyone. But you went further again down to do a kind of a promo. People want to know about this promo so that it can be available to every household. So is there any discount this season?
Yes, of course. All the products, every product at Brightence Electronics Company is sold at promo discounted price.
All right.
Yes, so, but the only thing, one thing is, especially those who want to go for the ones that are a little bit expensive, so that the inverters and the batteries, solar panel, those ones are quite more expensive than other products we sell at Brightence Electronics. But what we tell Nigerians is the promo for that is like this. You make a minimum deposit of 50,000 naira. Then the product is kept for you for 4 months. So that means you are going to be paying on installment basis. It's only when you finish paying, you will come and carry the goods. But even if the promo seasons are over, you are still buying that product at the promo discounted price because you deposited just 50,000 during the promo season. But for people who want to be using the product at the same time making installment payment, that one is called hire purchase. So the hire purchase available, you make 60% deposit of the normal price, and then you pay the remaining 40% within 3 months. But it has its own terms and conditions associated with that. But for those who are using the product before and they wish to return it and upgrade to a higher capacity, as long as our product, you can return it, no matter the number of years, pay the difference, upgrade to a higher kVA. You know, for example, our inverters can power your ACs, deep freezers, borehole, depending on the kVA you are going for. Sometimes you have some people who had just the 800 VA that powered just their light fan and TV, no freezer. You know, maybe after some years they have some money, they want to now return the product to upgrade to the 3.5 kVA that can power 2 giant-sized deep freezers of about 650 liters, or maybe a 1 horsepower window unit AC. So you can return the one you bought before, as long as our product. And because we trust that the product we are giving you now is durable, that's why if you return it after some years, it won't be like a shortage to us.
So no matter the period of time, you can return it and have an upgraded version of it.
Yes, and add money to get an upgraded version of it, as long as it's our product, because the most important advantage of buying anything on Brightence Electronics, we are the said manufacturers of the product. So that means your after-sales service is guaranteed. Yes, so that is what we do.
All right, now you've heard him. He talked about discount prices, so you shouldn't have to complain that this is high, that is high. No, he brought it down, and of course brought it down again because of this season and of course this period that you're going to have great value for your money. Now, Brightence, people are scared of going out at night because of the period we are in due to harassment of the night. I don't want to talk about burglars or armed robbers. You see their gen outside. They just leave the gen to run and run until the field gets finished and it just goes off on its own. And according to your research, that is dangerous for the gen and of course for the appliance. Do you have a device that can easily switch on or change over power? For us as an individual, so I won't have that fear of going out to switch off generator, switch on generator. Is there a device like that, maybe a change over? Do you use that also?
Yes, that's one of the latest products we just designed. It's called the Brightence automatic changeover.
Right.
The aim of that changeover is to prevent all these insecurity challenges you just mentioned. So what it does is that when they restore your public power, it will switch off the generator for you and take you back to public power. So you don't have to be getting up from your sleep to go and be offing the gen. So it does that for you effortlessly. So those manual changeover you move around with, it can give you mozopu. So Brightence Electronics have decided to make life easy for Nigerians. Yeah. So once there is public power, it switches off the gen for you, take you back automatically and take you to national grid. So that's how it works.
All right, now you discovered that you are not the only inverter in town. And of course, we have similar product. How is it all different from others in the market?
Okay, let me give you an example. For example, the Brightence inverters, like I said earlier, the inverters can power your AC, televisions, fan, deep freezers, borehole, depending on the kVA you are going for. So there are some things we did deliberately that made it outstanding and different from what is available in the market. For example, the inverter comes with double system, thunderstorm, resistant facility during rainy season, so as to protect the circuit. Then again, the circuit comes with double system circuit breakers. So that means it will prevent you from fire outbreak or overloading issues. Then another beautiful thing again is that the solar panel we sell with it is designed according to Nigerian weather. So if somebody is calling us to buy from northern part of Nigeria, we have a particular panel we'll give you for the northern region, very particular panel we give for those in the southern region, and then the panel does not draw thunder. The shelf life of the panel is 20 years.
20 years?
20 years. But we give warranty of 2 years. But the shelf life is 20 years. And then again, one beautiful thing about the solar panel is that because we designed it in such a way that it does not draw thunder, so you don't have to be putting thunderstorm arrestors in the house, especially when the house does not belong to the client. So you don't have to put thunder arrestor in the house that is not yours. You don't have to be re-earthing the house, be digging 6 feet to put salt and chemicals down the ground for 6 feet in the house that is not yours. Doesn't make sense. Makes sense. So that's why we made it that way, so that it will be superior quality. Then again, as for the batteries we do at Brightence Electronics Company, they are dry cell. They don't have any health hazard issues. They are renewable energy. So if you use it with the solar panel, you get value for your money. And then this battery are certified by Standard Organization of Nigeria. So that means you can export it to neighboring country. But even if you use a foreign inverter or a locally made inverter, our batteries are very, very durable. So these are some of the things we do. But again, the charge controller, let me quickly mention something about the charge controller. The type of charge controller we sell at Brightence Electronics is quite expensive. So we also sell the foreign version. But as long as it's been sold with our company receipt, you should know that you will have value for your money, no matter the foreign version given to you. But why I said ours is expensive is it does some features that you won't find in the foreign solar charge controller. For example, our solar charge controller is maximum point tracking device. It can charge from 12 volt to 24 volt to 48 volt to 192 volt inverter battery system. This is not found in the foreign ones. And again, it has inbuilt thunderstorm facility. Then lastly, that solar charge controller does power summary. So if you are not around, let's say you travel and you are back from a journey, you can go back and check the dates to know if it worked on that day or the rain was too much and it couldn't charge. So it gives you history and summarize them and save them in dates.
All right. Now, I want you to use a stone to carry through the best right now because it's telling me that my time is up. I have to call it a wrap. You talked about the alternator booster. You talked about the Brightence bulb. And you're going to tell them where to find you. Yeah.
All right. Brightence energy saving bulb is a super saving bulb in the sense that it's different from what is available in the market. For example, it's designed as 5 watt and 12 watt. They come as 5 watt and 12 watt. The 5 watt is far brighter than the conventional 18 watt bulb, any saving bulb you find in the market. The 12 watt is far brighter than the 40 watt bulb or 100 watt bulb incandescent bulb you find in the market. So what we did in the Brightence energy super saving bulb is we reduce the wattage, increase the brightness. So if you are using a prepaid meter, your card will not run down on time because the watt of the bulb is reduced. So it consumes less energy. Then if you have an inverter, it reduces the rate at which your batteries are drained. Then if you are using it in the surrounding fence in your house or in a hotel, it reduces the consumption rate of your fuel or diesel. So this Brightence super saving energy saving bulb, 5 watt and 12 watt, is a recommended bulb for every house in Nigeria to reduce your power consumption rate. Then for the alternator booster, it's designed for dry cleaners. You using pressing iron every time so that you don't strain the bearing of your gen and buy half engine. You need Brightence alternator booster. Compulsory for dry cleaners, fashion designers, tailors, hoteliers, people that have laundry service department in their hotel, because for each time you plug this pressing iron to the gen, you are killing the life of that gen. You are straining the bearing piece of the gen. Then the gen will begin to make more noise. Eventually, you will need to buy half engine. Now, if you want to reach us at Brightence Electronics Company, Brightence Electronics Company is located at number 30 Federal Government Guest College Road. Number 30 Federal Government Guest College Road, near UBTH in Ugbowo, Benin City. We open our office only on Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday only from 10 o'clock to 5 p.m. in the evening, because we use Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday to produce what we sell and to install for those who have already paid. But however, let me quickly make this point of information to Nigerians that for Monday 30th and Tuesday 31st, Brightence Electronics Company will open for business. Let me say it again. Monday 30th and Tuesday 31st, Brightence Electronics Company will open for business because we are going on holiday. And when we leave for holiday by the end of Tuesday 31st, Brightence Electronics Company is resuming work again on the 6th of January 2020, which is Monday, 6th of January 2020 from 10 a.m. So please want to let the customers know that this is a modification we are trying to do just to satisfy our customers before going for the break.
All right, thank you so much, Brightence, and a happy new year in advance.
I wish you same.